Oh man, hello out there. Everybody, this is Earl. Let me adjust the camera a little. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. We get a little closer so I can show y'all some things here that I have. Oh, this is a video I promised in my last video how to properly remove the click-on fuel lines. The fuel lines with the metal tips that have the little claws in them where you push them on, it goes click, and about a fuel pump motor, so you don't have to pay the higher expense for the complete fuel pump assembly. Okay, and as you remember, I'm going to put the link down. It's easier. I'm just going to paste the link down in the comment section, and y'all will be able to watch that fuel pump removal filter, where it's not a visual of the filter or under the F-150 truck, but it's very, very explanatory. And here's some of the fuel line disconnect tools, the plastic ones. Actually, I like these plastic ones. You know, and the smaller blue one is the one that fits your 97 to 04 Ford F-150 that, you know, has your 4.6 and your 5.4 engine. Okay, because that's what I'm specifically discussing. And I also promised y'all I would show the scissor top. Because I went ahead and ordered a pair of those. It was about $10 off of eBay. You know, that are very useful. Let me take it out of the bag. Yeah, it keeps crap from getting all over it. I'll save these plastic bags and when I'm going to put these stuff on the shelf and save them. Got two sizes here, as you can see, and see the length of it. And you pull them apart like this, see, and then put over your fuel filter or where your fuel line's at. It's your gas tank or fuel filter, or on the back of your fuel rail on the left side of your engine. And then you shut this, and then you can see the ends just like the plastic ones. See the ends have the extension right there. See, after you get that on there, you push inside that metal tip on that fuel line. It releases the claws inside so you can pull the fuel line on. And again, I'm going to show the, you know, or not show, but put a link in the comment section of the link to that video, okay? I did promise in that video I was going to show a fuel pump motor. Let me tell you something about fuel pumps in gas tanks. I call it the curse from hell. Whoever invented that, they ought to have a tire arm. Never mind, enough said. Enough said about that right now. We put these back on the shelf over here. Now I've got here you don't have Earl's work table. What you have is Earl's mess. But at least I get organized, you know, to make a video with. But here is the fuel pump, the box that came in. They packed it nicely in a box, and this stuff, it came in these plastic bags, which I'm going to put this stuff back in. One for the fuel strainer and one for the fuel motor. Alright. Okay, now right here, what we have is the fuel pump motor. You see that baby? Right there, right there. Okay, here's where, right over here, is where the fuel pump line, rubber line, that's on that assembly goes over this fitting, and then it clamps on there. That's so your fuel can go outside your tank to your fuel filter to your fuel rails, okay? Okay, the bottom, what you have here, on this design. We have to where you put the fuel strainer on the bottom of this. It's capped over right now. This came with a rubber cap. That's good. And then a pin to where that you take your fuel strainer, and boy, it fits on there snug too. It fits on there very snug. Here's the strainer. Let's see, let me get the back here. Okay, you see that right there? It's a piece of plastic, and then it has this with a little hole in it. Okay, so you line that up with that pin on the bottom. Okay, so it would go like that over the pin and then pushed on is how that would work, and it sets sort of at an angle. Okay, and boy, when that's on there, it is tight. I'm just not going to put it back on there. I wanted to check the fitment of these parts, you know, they just came in today, because it might lose its attaching strength or whatever. But boy, that goes on there tight. It's one thing for sure, it's not going to come off. I can tell you that. All right, let's put our strainer back in the little bag it came in. So this will probably be saved. It may never be used. I just want it for backup. I bought it off of YouTube for $17.50. No. eBay. I bought it off of eBay for $17.50. Okay. And I think you can get these for as low as $10. I have seen, but it's on some websites I don't trust to give a bank card or credit card number to. I just don't trust them, you know. I don't just trust, you know, to use plastic card numbers or bank card numbers to any old website on the internet, you know. But here's the, you know, plug that goes into it, or you can use the plug that's already there. Now this one has the pin connectors. You know, you have two designs, and you could probably go with either. You have the flat connectors, you know, pieces of metal, they're flat, or you have the pin connectors. They're just pins, and they go into the plug. Okay, the red wire is your positive right here. Okay, the black wire is your ground, you know, and you hook that up to the fuel pump assembly itself when you take it off. On the ends of these, this isn't just raw wires. What you have here is metal pin connectors to where pins go into these, you know, and pin connectors is what you have here. So, you know, oh, that's good. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just going to have to make sure, you know, that's the same as what I have. Now, it'll work, but I'm not going to splice any wires or change any wiring when the wiring I've got is already sufficient. So, you know, there's your wires or whatever. But there she is. And, you know, people, here's the thing about it. If you have a fuel pump, you know, well, of course you've got a fuel pump or you wouldn't be able to run your engine. And let's say that your fuel pump goes out or whatever. Well, you don't have to change that whole assembly just because your fuel pump goes out. Here's how to tell. As long as your fuel gauge works inside your vehicle, that means you're getting electric to the harness for the fuel pump wires on the outside of the tank to the inside of the tank. Because if your fuel gauge works, okay, then you know your float's working and you know the wiring is getting connection or whatever. But, you know, whenever I put a complete assembly fuel pump on one, or, you know, a motor, I'm going to plug the wiring up and turn my ignition key on and see if that, and make sure that motor works. I'm going to make sure. So I'm not going to reinstall a gas tank and not check it. You know, that's stupid. You know, to just trust that something's going to work. Why not test it? All you got to do is plug it in, turn your key on, and it goes, ooh. This is a quality fuel pump motor. I got to say, it's heavy, you know. And it's got a good metal housing on it here. Not bad. But, if I ever need it, I'm just going to save it for backup for my O2 Super Crew Ford. Well, I'll have it handy. As long as my fuel gauge is working right and my wiring harness is right, you know, I'm getting current, well then, the fuel pump would be the only thing I'd need to change, okay? Alright, so much for that. And, that's it. I hope this helps some y'all or whatever. I hope. And I'll put the link to that other video. And I've been away from Harley repairs or Harleys and auto repair parts for about a week. My last two videos about a mother cat that was killed by two dogs. I'm still trying to deal with that. God, oh my God. Ugh. Never mind. But anyway, I hope you're all having a good day. I really do. I really hope you're having a good day. May Jesus Christ bless you. May God bless you. Later. Bye for now.